students, in last video we have solved some problems related to higher order derivative. In this video also we are going to solve some problems related to higher order derivative. The problems are show that type problems. Okay, so let us take an example. If y equal to sine of m cos inverse of x, then show that 1 minus x square d2y by dx square minus x dy by dx plus m square y equal to 0. Okay, so here we have given that. What is the given thing? The given thing is that is y equal to sine of m cos inverse of x. Okay, now to show this, first suppose this is 1, differentiate 1 with respect to x. Differentiate 1 with respect to x, we get dy by dx equal to differentiation of sine of m cos inverse of x with respect to x. Okay, now the outermost function is the sine function. That's why differentiation according to the sine. Differentiation of sine x is cos x, but here instead of x, this much function is there, that is m cos inverse of x. Okay, therefore differentiation of sine of m cos inverse of x is cos of, that is cos of m cos inverse of x. Okay, but this m cos inverse of x is again differentiable function. That's why into differentiation of m cos inverse of x with respect to x. Okay, and therefore dy by dx equal to that is cos of m cos inverse of x into differentiation of m cos inverse of x. Here m is constant and differentiation of this cos inverse of x is minus 1 upon square root of 1 minus x square. Therefore here dy by dx equal to plus minus m cos of m cos inverse of x upon square root of 1 minus x square. Okay students, suppose this is 2. But if we see the problem, in that problem we have to show this one. So there is the term 1 minus x square and here is the term square root of 1 minus x square. So to solve this, if we squaring on both sides, then we will get the term here. Okay, that's why squaring on both of the statement 2. Squaring on both sides of the statement 2. Okay, and therefore we get this is equal to dy by dx whole square. The square of this is m square. Square of cos is cos square. The cos square of m cos inverse of x, and upon this is equal to 1 minus x square. Okay students, so see here, this is the statement. Okay, that now after squaring we have got this. Okay, so here shift this 1 minus x square to that side, we will get 1 minus x square dy by dx whole square. Okay, and this is m square. But now see this term, that is cos square, this term. You know that cos square x equal to 1 minus sin square x. And that's why cos square of m cos inverse of x, this we can write 1 minus sin square m cos inverse of x. Okay, and that's why the term we can write m square into cos square is 1 minus sin square m cos inverse of x. Okay, but from 1 what we have given? We have given that from 1 the value, from 1 we have given that y equal to sine of m cos inverse of x. The value of y is given from 1. From 1 the value of y is given, and this is the value of y. This is the value of y, that is sine of m cos inverse of x. But here the sine square, that's why it will become y square. Okay, and this is from 1, y equal to. Okay, and therefore 1 minus x square dy by dx whole square equal to m square into 1 minus y square. Now this is the statement 3. Now differentiate this with respect to x. Differentiate this with respect to x. We will get 1, that is by u into v rule. 1 minus x square is constant. 1 minus x square is constant. Differentiation of dy by dx whole square, that is by using power function. The value of n is 2 here. That is 2 into dy by dx raised to 2 minus 1, that is 1. But into this dy by dx is again differentiable function. That's why into differentiation of dy by dx with respect to x. Okay, every time note these steps students. Okay, now plus dy by dx whole, that is whole square is a constant, and differentiation of 1 minus x square with respect to x equal to m square is constant, differentiation of 1 minus y square with respect to x. Now this 1 minus x square is constant. 1 minus x square is constant. 2 into dy by dx. Differentiation of dy by dx is into d2y by dx square. Plus this dy by dx whole term, that is constant here, and differentiation of 1 minus x square. Differentiation of 1 is 0 minus differentiation of x square is minus 2x into minus 2x, that is 0 minus 2x is minus 2x, and this is equal to m square. Again here to differentiate, differentiation of 1 is 0 minus differentiation of y square. that is differentiation of y square with respect to x into this y square according to the power function we have to differentiate, that is differentiation of power into differentiation of y with respect to x. Okay, differentiation of y square, that is 2y, and y again with respect to x. And now this is equal to 1 minus x square. This is equal to 1 minus x square into 2 dy by dx into d2y by dx square. d2y by dx square. The terms we are rewriting the terms plus minus minus 2x into dy by dx whole square. Now equal to plus minus minus m square. Differentiation of y square is 2y, and that is the dy by dx as it is. Okay students, now if you observe that, then in every term 2 into dy by dx is common. Therefore common out 2 and dy by dx. 2 dy by dx. Okay, here 2 dy by dx. And now we will get common out 2 into dy by dx. We get 1 minus x square d2y by dx square minus 2 into, so out of square term the dy by dx is already common out, and the remaining term is 2 is also common out. Here remaining x is there, x, and the dy by dx, and equal to minus m square y dy by into 2 dy by dx. Term on both sides get cancelled, 2 into dy by dx. And now we have 1 minus x square d2y by dx square minus x into dy by dx. Shift the term to that side, we will get m square y equal to 0, and that we have to prove. In this way we have proved the problem. Okay students, now let us take on the last example of this chapter also. Okay, the last problem is if x equal to a sin t minus b cos t and y equal to a cos t plus b sin t, then show that d2 square y upon dx square equal to minus x square plus y square upon y cube. X equal to a sin t minus b cos t and y equal to a cos t plus b sin t, then show that d2y by dx square equal to minus x square plus y square upon y cube. Okay students, first note that here x is the function of t and y is also the function of t, and therefore by using parametric formula we can find the dy by dx. First find dy by dx and then differentiate. So here dy by dx is parametric function, differentiation of parametric function, that is dy by dt upon dx by dt. Because x is function of t and y is function of t, therefore dy by dx equal to dy by dt upon dx by dt. Suppose this is 1. Okay, now let us find out the derivative of y function, that is differentiation of y with respect to t. What is the y function? The y function is a cos t plus b sin t with respect to t. Okay, students. So differentiation of a cos t is a as a constant. Differentiation of cos is minus sign. That's why it is minus sin t. Plus b is a constant. Differentiation of sin t is cos t. Cos t. Okay, students. So here dy by dt equal to this one. If we common out the minus sign from here, then what will we get? Okay, so dy by dt equal to, common out the minus sign, we will get a sin t minus b cos t, and this is the value of x. X equal to, see here, x equal to a sin t minus b cos t, and this is the value of x. This is the value of x from given. Okay, and therefore dy by dt equal to x. Okay, students, this dy by dt equal to minus x. Okay, this is 2. This is 2. Now let us find out dx by dt. Dx by dt, that is differentiation of x with respect to t. What is the x function? X is a sin t minus b cos t with respect to t. So differentiation of a sin t is, a is constant, differentiation of sin t is cos t, minus b is constant, differentiation of cos t is minus sin of t. Okay, and therefore dx by dt equal to a cos of t. Okay, minus becomes plus, and that is b sin of t. If we observe that this value a cos t plus b sin t, that is the given value of y. Okay, students, this is the value of y. This is the value of y from given. Okay, and therefore dx by dt equal to y, and this is the third one. Okay, students, so put the value of 2 and value of 3 in equation 1. We get dy by dx equal to dx by dt upon dx by dt. So what is dy by dt? That is minus x upon y, and this is the fourth statement. But now we have to find out d2y by dx square. So differentiate 4 with respect to x. Differentiate 4 with respect to x, we get differentiation of dy by dx is d2y by dx square. And this is the minus sign as it is. Now this is by using u upon v rule. So here in u upon v rule, the function at denominator is constant. Differentiation of numerator, that is dx with respect to x, minus sign. The function at numerator constant, and now differentiation of y with respect to x upon y square. Okay, this is the differentiation of x upon y, minus sign as, hence dy by dx equal to minus after differentiation of dy by dx, d2y by dx square equal to minus sign outside y, minus becomes plus, and that is y minus x square. Y minus becomes plus x square upon y, and upon this y square as it is. Okay, and this is equal to minus sign outside, the LCM is y into y, that is y square plus x square upon y square, and hence d2y by dx square equal to minus x square, that is y square plus x square upon y cube, hence the proof. Okay students, in this way we have completed the problem. So here x is given, y is given, from that we have found out dx by dt, dy by dt, and at last we have dy by dx equal to minus x upon y, and by using differentiate, we dy by dx differentiate, we get d2y by dx. So here dy by dx by using u upon v rule. What is the u upon v rule? That is differentiation of u upon v with respect to x. That is differentiation of u upon v. What is the formula? That is, if y equal to u upon v, then dy by dx equal to, what is the formula? Dy by dx is a v as a constant, differentiation of numerator function, that is du by dx, minus u as a constant, that is numerator is constant, differentiation of denominator, that is differentiation of v function with respect to x, upon the square of denominator, that is v square, and hence the function at denominator is constant, differentiation of numerator minus the function at numerator is constant, differentiation of denominator upon square of denominator, by using this formula. Okay, and then we have d2 square y upon dx square equal to this. We have put here the value of dy by dx from fourth statement, that is minus x upon y, and then d2y by dx square equal to this. Hence we have solved the problem, we have proved the problem. Okay students, so there are some problems, that is the show that type of problem that you have to prove. The first problem is, if x equal to 80 square, y equal to 280, then show that x into y d2y by dx square plus a equal to 0. This is the first problem. The second problem is that if y equal to x plus tan x, then show that cos square x d2y by dx square minus 2y plus 2x equal to 0. Then the next problem is sec inverse of 7x cube minus 5y cube upon 7x cube plus 5y cube equal to m. Then show that d2y by dx square equal to 0. Okay students, here by using parametric differentiation, first find out dy by dx and then d2y by dx square. Differentiate dy by dx, you will get d2y by dx square. Slightly adjust the terms, you will get the proof. In the same way in this problem. Here shift this sec inverse to that side. Then by using u upon v rule, the adjustment is there. Then you will get d2y by dx square equal to 0. In the next problem, that is x equal to sine of t, y equal to e raised to mt. So in this problem, we have solved same type of problem in the video students. So to solve this, here x equal to sine of t, shift sine to that side, you will get t equal to sine inverse of x. Put the sine inverse of x in y function, that is y equal to e raised to m. Put the value of t, you will get e raised to m sine inverse of t. And now this is the y function. Differentiate this, you will get dy by dx. Again differentiate dy by dx. Adjustment is there, you will get this proof. Okay. Similarly here, y equal to, the next problem is y equal to cos of m cos inverse of x. In this problem also, first directly differentiate the function, that is y with respect to x. You will get minus sin m cos inverse of x into m is constant, and again differentiation of cos inverse of x. Then after squaring, you will get dy by dx whole square equal to sin square m cos inverse of x upon 1 minus x square. Shift this 1 minus x square to that side, you will get 1 minus x square, you will get 1 minus x square dy by dx whole square equal to sin square, the inner side term. But sin square is 1 minus cos square. Put the value of y here, you will get m into 1 minus y square. Then differentiate, you will get the required proof. Okay students, in this way solve these problems. If you have any difficulty, then ask me. Hence, in the chapter we have completed differentiation chapter. The chapter was very vast, but we have solved the number of problems. So please practice the problems. And students, I want to say something, that is, dear students, a lot of practice of first chapter is expected, because second chapter, that is the application of derivative, is your second chapter, and that chapter is the application of first chapter. And therefore I request you to solve variety of problems from chapter 1, because the type of problems in second chapter can be understood only if you practice the first chapter thoroughly. Okay students? Okay, thank you.